This man was born to do it. No pun intended right there.
Nice. Well played.
I've been a fan of his for years. I always found him fascinating because of where he's from and the kind of music he makes and the soul that he brings to the music, the vibration. The vibration is cyclical. We were just talking off the mic about things being cyclical. And I remember the last time you was up here and you did a 5 Fingers of Death.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and that's the clip from that, right? So salute to you for that, man. That's my man right here.
R&B singer with bars.
With bars, son.
They out here.
Multiple Grammy nominations. How many? 14, 15 Brit nominations?
There's been a few. I'm just grateful to be in the mix for these number of years. Like, we've been in this for a while.
We've been in this for a long.
Yeah.
I've been in it a little longer than you, Craig David, but I appreciate you putting me in our league.
But I kind of feel everyone's drinking from the same fountain of youth, because people are like Benjamin Button around here. People are going, I come in, I'm like, yo, what's the skincare looking?
Right. What year
I'm looking at 21 again. Like,
You're right.
It's healthy.
Yo, and I feel the same about you.
Yeah.
Your body is remarkable right now. I ain't got to pause that either.
No, I appreciate it. No, it's love.
It's love, man.
Another man can appreciate another one's physique and say, yo, you're looking, it's calm.
Nah, I ain't got no problem
Come
with
on,
that,
that's
man.
love,
Men
man.
do that to me all the time. Yo,
what I'm saying.
what up, big guy?
Nah, I never heard big guy. I heard what up. I never
never
heard
Was there
big
some
guy.
embellishment there? A little? But
That a lot. Big
liked it,
guy? Big guy?
Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Over 5 billion streams. Please welcome the one and only Craig David is here, man. All right.
Big guy.
appreciate you.
Big guy.
Appreciate you. Big guy.
Big guy.
Yeah, let them. Come on.
Thank
Come
you,
on.
Craig David.
Come
They
on.
call me that sometimes, but it's interesting you say that because being in this position, why you laughing?
'Cause
Why
big
everybody
guy.
laughing? Big Mike.
we try to figure that name out.
Nobody. What?
What's up, Sway? What's good,
What's up,
brother?
big guy?
What's up, big bro?
Big guy.
Big bro.
Never big guy.
Yeah.
Nah, just now.
Wow.
So big guy.
Craig, don't get influenced by this.
No,
man.
do you know what? Again, it goes back to that. Bro, man's been in this for a minute, right?
Yeah,
So terminologies flex differently over the years, you know?
That was smooth.
That's what I'm saying. Like 1 minute's this, 1 minute's that.
I
1 minute's
appreciate
this.
that, kid.
1 minute, I got you back, bro.
Thank
Trust
you,
me,
man. I
got
feel you,
back.
Craig David.
Come.
You're in really great shape, but you talk about the duration of time we spent in this business. There were times that, I went from being an artist with Sway and King Tech to working and doing a world famous wake up show in the 90s with Sway and King Tech to jumping on MTV in 2000. Now Sway in the morning in 2011, right?
Yeah, bro.
Each decade I'm somebody different, and I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to sustain into the next decade. You know what I mean? Like, am I going to be able to keep my body together? Am I going to be able to stay in shape, keep my mind, clear and balanced? What has been your challenge in that arena?
I feel it's being able to be vulnerable and express those vulnerabilities, because there's a power in that. Because especially for men, there's like this old school way of like man up, and like we don't talk about that, just get in there, and we don't talk about emotions, we don't go there. Do you know what I mean? And I think when you see the increase of male suicide rates, you start to say that ain't really working anymore.
Yeah.
We need to sack that completely off and start afresh. So I felt that the saving grace for me is to be able to speak on things, so I can use stories and anecdotes about things that have happened to me as a musician, but just human to human. Like, where are you at? Let's talk about stuff so you can see someone that you may be inspired by, showing you that you have exactly the same human flaws as anyone else. You can experience those things. So I feel like by the virtue of doing that, it makes you almost superhuman, because then people, you're relatable. They see that you can't always sustain we're top of this thing all the time.
Yeah.
You can't sustain the injuries start to happen in life across the board, not just physically.
Yeah.
And I find that that's really inspiring for me, because once you become real with it, you don't define yourself by, okay, is the physique on point today, or did we hit the number one position today? None of that changes who you are on a soul level. So you walk out the studio like, you know what? I love the song the same way it was before it hit any charts or streaming or anything. It makes you live life different.
Yeah.
And I think I wish I could bestow that upon any artist in there and say, like, it's not that deep, some of the stuff.
It's not that deep, bro.
It's really not.
Them headlines make you think it is. You lose sleep. You lose life over headlines.
No, it's true.
Real talk.
Yeah, because you're stressing over them.
Yeah, and the people's and disease really just comes from a dis-ease in the body. You're constantly stressing about, I'm not worthy, and who's the authority? Is it the streams? Is it the streams? Is it the chart position? Am I the hot thing? Am I not? If you can remove all of that for a moment and say, yo, who's the one behind all of that? Because that's the one that's going to say consistently doing the marathon and winning all the races slowly. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, you can get caught up in the mix of things. And when I first started off, I feel like I wanted to achieve that number one. I wanted to have that album. And I don't say wouldn't enjoy any of those things. And when they come, I'm very grateful. But it doesn't define who I am.
Wow, man.
You know
Craig David is here, man. When you first came out, though, Carl Thomas, Usher, Luther Vandross, R. Kelly. All of these people were out, and you expected to be on the top of the
Yo, you had to put the last name in it.
You gotta. You had to.
R. Kelly in 2000?
You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta say that. But I mean, people don't like to talk about it. But yo, it was hard. It was hard back then with him dropping the music that he was dropping, and he sort of, no pun intended, had the best of both worlds because he had the hip hop and the R&B crowd.
Yeah, and then here comes Craig David.
Wow.
But, and what was it? Slicker Than Your Average came out with
the
second one.
Born to
Do It was the first.
Yeah.
But it was a wild time.
What was that like though? Like, I mean,
It was kind of like a second British invasion, wouldn't you say? Like, because you had Spice Girls, you had Craig David, you had all these people that were coming over, just like in the 80s with the punk artists, you know what I mean? The Clash and all stuff like that. So I guess I would compare it to that. I don't know if maybe that's what you were.
Well, yeah, that. I mean, with all of that happening, but how could he compete?
Right.
You know, especially back then in the U.S. Like, what was that like for you?
Do you know what was wild about it is that I was coming from being a 16, 17-year-old kid, writing songs in my bedroom, like Fill Me In and 7 Days and Walking Away, heavily listening to American culture. So, I mean, growing up on Biggie and growing up on Tupac and the East Coast, West Coast thing, and but then also having the Ushers of this world and the Joes and Aaliyah and knowing that Tank was in there doing those background vocals and saying one day this guy's gonna blow, which is so much love to see Tank having his.
Tank's our guy, man. Salute to Tank, man.
He's beyond like
In the R&B Money
you
podcast.
can't play with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't play. Yeah. So to come out the box as a British artist and then be in the amidst those kind of artists. And I talked about it probably on the last show, but the House of Blues, when I came over and that run of 3 shows I did in LA was me performing my first time Born to Do It, and I'm seeing Missy Elliott and Jennifer Lopez the first night.
Oh.
The second night, the Queen Bee, Beyonce comes out to see me perform. And then the last night, I'm looking in the crowd and I see everyone's looking at someone in the crowd. I'm like, I know that face. The front of house lights go on and it's Stevie Wonder singing Walking Away.
What?
And I'm just like, and it sounds like one of those, okay, how many more names you want to drop? Yeah, but we're here, so let's go.
Go.
So I come backstage, I get to meet Stevie, which is just like, I mean, I grew up on his music.
Right.
My mum was playing him like in and out in my house. And then he says, oh, I'm with, and I look and it's Quincy Jones is there.
Oh my.
And Quincy Jones says, yeah, you know, MJ, he's been giving your albums out to all his friends. I said, what? He said it so blasé, like it was all calm. I had to pull him up and say, Quincy, we're on first name terms now. I had to just be like, Quincy, I lost it now. MJ's giving it, yeah, Michael's been giving it out to every. I was like, yo, if this whole dream just bubble bursts right now and I go back to my little projects in Southampton where I grew up, I'm good here. So it was just like when the dream happens and you're that age, it's a wild experience. It's a roller coaster ride. That.
Do you spend the rest of your years trying to regain or recapture that moment? You know, because you kind of started here. You know, in terms of.
Do you know what I've now learned over the course of what that was 2000 when the first album dropped. So it's 24 years in the game, and for me, it's the ebb and flow of a career that for me I smile when I wake up every morning because. You can have the big record, you can have the big song, the big album, you can be here for a moment. And it's like, yeah, you remember, but to have a consistent career, which is going to have the ebb and flow, you're going to have the ups where you're top of the thing.
Yes.
You're going to be a moment where it's like, yeah, okay, that was last year, forget that. There's some new guy, a new girl is in town. And that's cool. As long as you just stay in there, there's always a time when you'll jump on, you'll score the, you know what I mean, a touchdown that's going, you're the guy. Like, or someone got injured and you come in and you're, so I've always just been believer that just stick in, do the music, and know that times will be on you, the light, and some will be off. That's why back to definitions, man. If you don't define yourself by how successful a moment is, you're always successful. You wake up like, yeah. This those whole songs thing are living. They live.
They
you know
live.
What I mean?
They're out here. You walked in a room, we're jamming one of your songs, and people vibing out to it. They catching the contact on it. They don't even know you walking in the room.
Bro, I'm so grateful and privileged. When I walk in, I hear those songs. I'm just like, it takes me back to the inner child in me. It reminds me of why I got into this whole thing. Before you can easily get techie with it and be like, yo, it's about like what you move in, how many you did. Before that, I was just in my bedroom playing on some big bass speaker that was blasting up the whole place and living my best life. And when you get back to the simple things, it reminds you of what this is. Look, don't get me wrong, it's given me a life that I couldn't dream of.
Yeah.
It's allowed me to travel. It's allowed me to see the world, meet people. But
It's allowed you to wear this jacket out in public.
it allowed me to wear this jacket.
Yeah, man.
Because this jacket could well just be inside out, or you find it on a market stall kind of style. And I'll be cool with that. We rock the high street and we rock the fashion.
Come on, man.
Oh, come on. You
man.
think we're paying?
We the sauce.
When you are the sauce, you can wear the white t-shirt and it's calm.
There it is.
That is
You know what I mean?
called.
3 for the price of one.
There you go. I love
Because
it, man.
when your talent comes through, I genuinely believe that it instills an importance in any artist to know that it's going to be ups and downs, but know that if you got the talent, it's always there.
It's always there, man.
It's the sauce.
Man, Craig David is here, man. 888-742-3345. You got the 7 days commitment tour. We have to, and it's your first North American tour in how long?
Wow, so 6 years I feel was the last time I was here. We did a TS5, which is like the DJ leg of my touring, which is as fun, to be honest. But this was like a live band show. Yeah, it's been a minute.
We got to check this out, man.
Yeah.
Please, I've super got you.
Yeah.
Just
we
for
got
the-
we got it. When y'all in New York?
So the date for New York, hit me over there. You got a date for me? Fire me, because I want to just make it clear. But we start in Vegas on the May 4th.
That's
so
a
we're
good kickoff.
but we're doing the Lovers and Friends Festival.
Oh, Usher's Festival.
And the craziest thing with that is that
Perfect.
I looked at the lineup, and firstly I would have just gone to it anyway. But when I got the call up and they were like, we want an act from the UK that's coming over, I was like, there's no other UK. It's like, no, you're the only British artist on this bill that's performing on the. And I thought, well, in itself is an honor. But I looked around and I was like, Usher with that Confessions album, he's going to be doing the full album.
He's going to be performing. Is it the anniversary?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
love is
performing.
okay.
Oh my God!
Looks like New York is sold out, man.
New York sold out, but there's always ways.
There's always ways.
we
I
know.
heard that if you talk to the right person,
I'm saying
at
it
the
as
right
a good thing. I wasn't
time-
saying we wasn't getting in.
Oh, no. Yeah, we know Craig.
So what's the date for New York?
Okay, so let me hit you back. So we got some dates here. So we're looking at May 10th for New York. It's sold out, but like I said, there's always where there's a will, there's a way. San Francisco, May 6th. Atlanta, May 8th. We've got Chicago, May 13th. Philadelphia, May 15th. May 16th. Washington, D.C. Vibes.
Vibes.
High
I love
vibes.
it, man.
We're kind of we're in and out. We're bookending it with a show that I have in the UK, like on May 3rd. I fly straight in, do the tour. Then I've got a show right in the back in the UK. So it's lively. I love it, man.
I love it, man. Craig David is here, man. We got people on the phone lines, Craig David. All right, Anna is from Charlotte. Go ahead, Anna.
Hey, Anna, good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Craig David.
Hey, how are you?
First to last name.
Good.
That's cool.
I wanted to mention that the Live in a Moment song is very special to me because back in 2018, I was looking for jobs and I kept getting rejection letters. And that song, the line where it says when one door closes, another opens, I kind of listened to that. And then the same day I got a job with a company that I've really been trying to get on, and I still work with the company.
Wow.
I just wanted to mention, Dee played it last week in the mix, and it kind of sparked a nostalgic memory for me. And I am going to the May 8th concert in Atlanta.
Listen.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Firstly, thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
One, thank you for sharing that story. It warms my heart to know that the music was just, it was just giving you enough of that inspiration to be like, let me stick in there, because it's real talk. I mean, you're walking proof of when one door closes, another one opens, and that in between period can be a bit sticky. But you've landed it, and now you're in it. But that's what recognition can you get? What chart
but
position
better than
gives
that,
you that?
right? Yeah,
it's wild to me. Thank you for sharing.
Hey, Anna, maybe because he got a lot of people he walked in here with, so he got a lot of people that he works with him. They seem like great people. I'm wondering if we get Anna's information, we hand it to you or one of your people when they come to what is this, May 8th? Is this Atlanta?
Yes, in Atlanta.
Maybe you'll get to do a meet and greet with Craig. I don't know. I just threw that out there.
You threw it out there,
and I looped it,
and I dunked the thing.
You dunked the thing?
this.
Okay,
Wow.
all right, there we go.
That would be so wonderful.
Wow. What a blessing.
Done.
Yes, there you go,
That's a
Anna.
blessing. That's
We're
amazing.
gonna hook you up.
you.
Okay, so
See,
that's what I do, Craig. I've been in it a long time, brother.
Wow.
Hey, Anna, so we got your information. Kalani got your information. We're going to pass it to his people, and hopefully it works out. I'm done with it from this point, though. Okay, I just want to. Okay, all right.
Sway just
we
passed
got
the
it.
ball.
We'll put it together. My
You're
man
a
Jack
citizen, Anna.
Sway in the
All right.
morning.
That'll be great.
Hang on the line.
Imagine Craig was like, nah.
Nah, don't meet and greet Sway.
That.
I know, right? Let's go to Toronto. We got Jeff on the line. Jeff, what
Toronto.
up? Jeff.
Hey, Craig. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Good. I love you, man. You're awesome. I've been following you for years.
Thank you.
I saw you on Love Island All Stars with my wife. My wife is about 10 years younger than me. And she really didn't know who you were, so we jammed out to you for a while and had a great time, like, catching up on your songs. So I just wanted to say, I don't know if you have a Toronto stop, though, because if you do, I wasn't aware, and I definitely want to see you.
Yeah, we have the Toronto stop. What's the Toronto? It's the 11th of May. That's it. So we're coming. It's around the corner. It's like birthday season.
Oh, wow.
By the way,
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I wasn't paying attention, but I definitely I'm going to get some tickets to that and come see you for sure.
But you know what, though? I've got to say, one, thank you for the love. And the fact that the discovery point was from the Love Island All Stars.
Yes.
See, this for me is what makes it always lands. 'Cause
Yeah.
the point of where you entry point is always can be somewhere different, and it's all valid. So I love that you were jamming out to them tunes together.
Yeah, I mean, I've been following you since early 2000s. Rewind was one of my favorite tunes.
My guy.
I mean, everything you do is great, man. But
Thank you.
yeah, so it just was nice to introduce my wife to you, and we've been listening to you quite frequently lately. So thanks a lot for doing what you do.
My play. What's her name?
Her name's Cassandra.
Cassandra. Big shout out to Cassandra too. Do you know what I mean? So love to both of you.
I love
Appreciate
this,
you, my guy.
Yeah, man, this is great. Jeff, you're a citizen,
appreciate
man.
you too. Thanks a lot.
Sway in
Take
the
care.
morning.
I know what it is, man, Craig. I know what it is. I can't put it to words, but I know what it is, man. When you wake up with gratitude every morning, and I tell our listeners, I give thanks every day I wake up.
Yeah.
You start reflecting on how long you've been able to live this dream and chase and be in your passion.
For real.
And they pay you for it. You travel the world. People know your name all over the world. That's that's godly, like, you know what I mean. So your appreciation and your gratitude is recognized and appreciated from this end. And I think a lot of artists can learn from this. This is a man who has accolades as tall as he is, right? But look at the way in which he addresses the audience, in which he came in the room, shook everybody. He don't even know who those hooligans in the corner are. He wouldn't.
Wow, hooligans?
They from DC. They could have took your jacket off your back.
Wow.
You can have the jacket. We need the jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's a caring, sharing community. If you need it more than I do,
See, that's what
it'll
Craig said.
come back
Come on,
tenfold
Craig.
somehow. You know what I mean?
I need that.
Craig
Yeah.
different.
This is a privilege to be doing what we're doing, right? It's not a
truly
given,
is.
right?
And also when, like, you guys, like the synergy between all of you, to be able to embrace different artists coming through, to be able to bring up the right topics and subjects so they can express themselves. It's truly a caring, sharing community, and you just never know what's going to be the thing that just that really connects with people. So you're holding space for people to come through, and I appreciate it because every time I come through, I've always felt the big hug from everyone. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
As
man.
I'm outside.
Yeah.
I mean, not the fact that the tunes are blasting out the door.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Well, yeah, Craig's here. Yeah.
It's so love, so much love.
No, it's a lot of love, man. I appreciate what you. I'm really trying to express that I see you and I appreciate you as a human being, and so it makes your music. I have always listened to your music and felt just as me as a fan, and felt great.
Sincerely.
Same way with Stevie Wonder. You know, you listen to Stevie, you will never feel anything other than great.
Right.
Than great.
Upliftment.
Uplift something good. Listening to Stevie's music, and I get that same energy.
Thank you, bro.
That same reaction from you. So Craig David, y'all.
Nah,
Come on, yes.
Yes.
True
Yes.
love.
Nah, true love. But hold up, man. Last time you came here, man, you.
Oh, we did the thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's the thing now. It used to be the ting. Went from ting to thing now,
I had to
right?
go
We did the
UK
thing.
on it. I feel like I want to just like, because they were saying like it's the R&B guy who does the MC thing, so I think we need to go back to the R&B.
You want to sing something?
Yeah.
R&B guy. Oh,
Hey.
Something like that NY drill vibe.
all
too.
right. How you like that?
Oh.
Sway in the morning, Craig David. It's a different type of five fingers.
Come on, on my way to see my friends who lived a couple blocks away from me. I walked through the subway. It must have been about 3:15. In front of me stood a beautiful honey with a beautiful body. She asked me for the time, said I could stir her name, 6-digit number, and a date with me tomorrow at 9. She declined. Didn't she mind? I don't think so. Was it for real? Damn sure. What was the deal? A pretty girl is 24. So was she keen? She couldn't wait. Cinnamon queen, let me update. What did you say? She said she loved to rendezvous. She asked me what we were gonna do. So I stopped with a bottle of Moet for to Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on Sunday. Met this girl on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on 9. Was the time, cause I be getting mine, and she be looking fine. Smooth talker, she told me she love to unfold me all night long. Ooh, I love the way she kicked it. From the front to the back, she flipped it, back she flipped it. The way she kicked it, I yeah, hope that she cared. Cause I'm a man, I'll always be there. Ooh yeah, I'm not a man to play around, baby. Ooh yeah, cause the one that stand is really fair. First impression, girl, you don't seem to be like that. Cause there's no need to chat, but there'll be plenty time for that. From the subway to my home, and it's ringing off my phone. When you're feeling all alone, all you gotta do is just call me Monday. Yeah. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on. I met this girl on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on. Yo. I got the style, the technique, just ain't making these weak. Some of them call me super duper free, cause I bump a bounce on a trick every day of the week. Who me? How me? C-R-A-I-G, 99.9% safety. Jenny 5 years before entry, no short circuit leading to baby. Follow me, the one and only. Kick back and rock my CD. Bassline set that the frequency to mama make you, mama move your body. Ooh, I'll fill up the venue. You remember me from what you gonna do? Break it down, but brand new. Just give me the microphone to hold on to Monday. I took her for a drink on Tuesday. Ooh, we were making love by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Ooh, let them know sway. Yeah. Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday. And on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we chilled on Sunday. Let them know, yeah.
Yeah.
Just take them back, you know.
We chilled on Sunday.
Wow.
Just some.
That's for you, girl. You know who you are.
Wow.
I appreciate you.
Wow, man. Sitting down effortlessly.
Yo, that was amazing.
That was
Wow.
amazing.
Craig David, man, we got him in concert.
Yo, the power of being ready.
What?
Always.
Wow.
Wow, man.
I appreciate you.
The power.
It's just the the feel of that melody is the gift that keeps giving.
Yeah.
I just love like what Cobain's doing, the production, the whole vibe. That tune is Fisher is just, you know what I mean? It's so the where the drill is going. You know what I mean? The R&B drill.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So yeah,
The R&B drill.
Could you do a diss record if you had to, Craig David?
Do you know what? It's hard to find it in me.
Fuck you.
It's like
if I see your ass walking down my street.
Easy, my guy. Let them know. Let them fuck you. It's like it's almost like I've got all the flows can be there. But I think it's like, see, the universal God just shuts me down and says, yo, just park that for a moment. Just give them the sweet melodies and the right vibes.
Yes,
you know what I'm
damn,
saying?
yeah.
It's like you want to go, and it says,
The mean is not there.
It's not there. It's just, it's love. It's positive energy.
You're too happy, bro.
I'm just a walking magnet of good vibes. It's real talk.
Happy Diss Records.
Righteousness.
Maybe that's the new flex.
Happy Diss
This
Records.
record.
I love you, brother.
I love you, brother. Don't worry about a thing.
Yo, Craig should get into beef with Chris Brown and Quavo and
Wow.
Drake and everybody.
I'm just over here like just singing sweet melody. But you know what's kind of wild? Maybe the conspiracy theory with all of that whole stuff there, which would be a wild card. Just imagine that Drake was actually kind of just that people were talking to other people and saying like for the culture of hip hop,
Let's do it.
let's have this. Because all eyes are on it right now. How much of a conspiracy theory and crazy would that be? That you actually say, yo, Rick, just come with the thing.
You not alone.
Come over here with it. So when we put all eyes on us, no one needs to tell anyone that we ever did this, but all eyes are on hip hop right now. I just really genuinely in my heart, and I think D1 speaks on this really eloquently,
Yeah.
is that it just always stays as entertainment vibes and it never goes to the Biggies and the Tupacs and those places. The bars can be hard, but it doesn't need to go outside of the entertainment of it. So, but D1,
like
yeah,
that.
love my guy.
D1.
He's pushing the whole thing and calling out and saying, yo, we're standing on this now.
Absolutely. We're going to call that the Craig David theory. Okay, the Craig David theory is they're all in cahoots.
Under the hood.
Under the hood.
Do you know what I mean?
And then D1.
For the spirit of hip hop and putting the eyes on it, you know?
Stimulus package.
Trees.
The
I like
hip hop
that.
stimulus package.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Because they were saying that streams and all of this stuff was down. But you got to question, who are they?
I keep asking
Who
you
are
that.
they?
They said, who they?
Who are they? Who was telling us that the streams are down, which means artists don't get paid even less?
If you
Billboard.
can't remember your password, we'll reset it for you. He's will
always
we.
question it.
Who
Always
are
be
they?
willing to.
They are the people who have to pay out the royalties.
Always be willing to go and I think that's the beauty of what we now have with the internet and the way that people can discover things. You can actually be your own advocate and you can also be your own detective.
Yeah.
Before it was like, well, you're channeled into one place, but now you can find the information and like people who will share information, and then you can make your own discernment as to what's going on.
Man, give it up for Craig David, man. I
Yes.
love this guy.